This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Dogs will kick this away to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
But that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Winston. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the outside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
But Chris, how about the effort by that wide receiver? I know he didn't get the 1st down, but breaking multiple tackles just to try to fight to come up with a 1st down. He comes close, and he gives him a chance here to potentially think about going for it.
The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
2nd down after that short completion. Wants to throw it. Pass caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Pryor.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Great move in the open field. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And they'll give it to the back. Has the 1st down and more. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Takes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
2nd down and goal upcoming. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So it's 3rd down and 4. Settling for a field goal here would really be a letdown after the great field position. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. The short hands, it's Simon. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Tailback with another carry. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Second down, looking to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's got it in the open. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to chuck it again. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Past the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Georgia. No chance to catch him there.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab down the middle. It's Winston. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Gives it to the back. Oh, there's a stiff arm. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Trying to find some room. It's Simon. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarter.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll leave the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First play of the drive, he looks left for completion. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Gain moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He breaks free to the 45. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Trying to create here on the move. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Catch made by the tight end. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. First play of the second half is a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick catch over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And the runner takes off to his right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. A draw to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And there's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, that's zone coverage there, and the receiver does a nice job of sitting in that soft spot on the curl route. And what I love is he's not just going to go down. He picks more yards up after the catch, now that the quarterback delivered a strike to help move the chains.
And now the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Off the play fake on first down. He'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's Winston. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. 1st and goal, handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Looking for a receiver. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught quickly. Gets into space at the 50. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. 3rd and goal. Try to make it on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep...
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quick pass, the catch is made. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away on the ground. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.